The steam generators for the Kutynkulim nuclear power plant were manufactured by the Atomenergomesh, a subsidiary of the Russian state nuclear corporation Rosatom. The steam generators were designed and fabricated at the Atomesh plant in Russia, using advanced materials and manufacturing techniques to ensure their reliability and safety.
Yes, thank you for making the trip over here.
The steam generators were then transported to the Kutynkulim nuclear power plant site in India, where they underwent rigorous testing and inspection before installation.
You want to take them through what makes this company unique?
Sure. We're located about 45 minutes outside of Prague, a small town called Vlašim, Czech Republic. We've been here since 1825 on 370 acres, so it's a significant facility, largest employer in this region, so it's a lot of connection to the community, largest employer in the area.
Good deal. Now, you mentioned something to me before we started filming that really sets S&B apart from a lot of other manufacturers. In terms of you guys make everything in-house, including primers.
We do. We pride ourselves on the fact that we start with raw materials and we produce everything in-house here, including the primers, which is what we feel differentiates us from a lot of the other companies in the business. It's a real tier 1 type operation that makes their own primers. That's the most challenging part of the ammunition production.
How much ammo do you guys put out a day?
It's about 3 million rounds a day, pistol and rifle. There's a little bit of shot shell, a little bit of rimfire, but mainly pistol and rifle.
Now that's a lot. If I have to ask, what's the mix between that goes to civilian versus law enforcement and military?
It's about 60% civilian and then 40% law enforcement, government type contracts. Czech Republic's been a member of NATO since 1999, and after that, that membership status really increased the business globally in our military side.
And export percent, how many different countries do you guys send ammo out to?
We export about 90% of our production to 70 different countries around the world.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now, I got to ask, how many different calibers you guys load?
So it can vary a little bit, but generally it's 71 different calibers that we catalog. We do a few things on special runs and contract basis, but 71.
So if I had, and once again, I think I know the answer here, but the two most common calibers, rifle, pistol?
Yeah, 9mm on the pistol side, 5.56 on the rifle side. They both continue to grow.
I see that everywhere I go when I'm doing training classes.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, United States, overseas, or whatever. Those two calibers absolutely dominate.
Yeah, obviously, United States law enforcement is trending back towards 9mm, and the civilian market follows that law enforcement side.
Now, coming in here, I was impressed on how modern the facility looked.
It is. It's a great combination of old world craftsmanship, history that we've got, and then modern manufacturing techniques. We've put approximately $200 million into the business over the last 10 years, and as you'll see shortly, there's some real serious technology going on here.
Now, another thing I got to ask you, I see this everywhere I go in the small arms industry, and it doesn't matter. All serious manufacturers, they have to modify equipment they get brought in to meet their needs. The tooling, whatever it may be, they get a piece of machinery in and then they tweak it for what they need because it's a specialized business in terms of manufacturing small arms and I would assume ammunition.
Correct. The general process is similar from manufacturer to manufacturer, but everyone does it just a little bit differently. S&B is focused on high volume, very high quality law enforcement military calibers generally, and so we've tailored all of our machinery in-house to meet those needs. So presses, technology, dies, quality control, generally produced in-house.
And then what do you got planned for us now?
So we're going to look at the entire facility, but take you through the production process from raw materials to finished product.
Good deal. Let's do it.
Good deal. Thanks.
All right, Mike. So the first step, what are we looking at here?
So this is our raw material storage area. So this is where the entire process really starts.
All the raw materials that you guys need to manufacture ammunition.
Yes, start the process for cups, cases, primer production.
And I imagine you'd QC the stuff before it ever hits production floor.
We do. Everything is monitored through the process to control quality.
So I can see you guys got a fair amount, so you have some for future production.
We do. You know, we're producing 3 million rounds a day, so it's got to support that capacity. But
Got it.
This is where all the raw materials come in for cups, cases.
What's next? Where does this stuff go after this?
This will go to the production area where we'll start the cups, cases, and primers.
Okay, let's check it out.
All right.
All right, Mike, so what do we got going on here?
So this is our newest facility, our newest loading hall that is the most efficient setup for case production over here, starting with cups, moving through the process to a loadable case. Projectiles along this far wall, in between primers will come into the equation as well, and then quality control steps along the way.
So basically, the raw materials come in here, and when they go out the back door, it's loaded ammunition.
It's ready to be loaded, correct. Loaded and packed. Yes,
This is where everything comes together.
Correct. This will produce about 3 million rounds a day of rifle and pistol.
And then quality control, where does that come into the equation?
So along every one of these steps, we've got both manual, human interaction and inspection, and then visual electronic, whether it's weights and measurements, optical inspection, a variety of processes.
Got it. Now what do we do next? Where are we going next?
So we will go and look at how everything is finally packaged after the loading process.
Do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Mike, what do we got here?
So this is our state-of-the-art warehousing and shipping facility. So behind us, we've got a high-volume racking system, picking system that'll hold up to 3,500 pallets. Everything we make basically comes through this conveyor belt area, and the guys can ship up to 50 pallets per hour, which is really moving.
Wow. Now everything's here, law enforcement, military, civilian
It is.
ammo?
Everything ships through this area right here. It's incredibly efficient. They handle everything right here.
How long has this been running?
It's been going a year now. And so it handles all the shipping for 70 different countries.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So we hit raw materials, and then we went over to production.
Yes.
And now we're here at warehousing.
Correct.
So I'd imagine this kind of closes the loop for S&B.
More or less on the ammunition side. We've got one more thing we'd like to show you, but this is it as far as ammunition goes.
Cool. Let's check it out.
Good deal. Thanks. All right, Larry, so this is kind of the traditional last stop on our tour of the facility. This is our game preserve. It's been here since the early 1700s, but we've got a herd of red stag and fallow deer, which happen to make an appearance. Yeah, but this is approximately 200 acres at the back of the factory property.
Now, it was here before S&B.
It was, yeah. This predates S&B, but we've kept it as a dedicated part of the factory property.
You guys ever hunt here?
Very, very infrequently. We take a few head of game every year, more to control the herd size and all, but it's really set up as a preserve area. Yeah.
Well, you know, interestingly enough, like we were talking about before, this is the first ammunition manufacturer, major ammunition manufacturer that I've ever attended.
Yeah, that surprised me with your history and all, but we're glad to have you and appreciate you making the trip.
Hey man, appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you much.
All right.
Hope you enjoyed it. LAV, Mike from the Czech Republic. Have a good one.